Hey everybody, we are amping up to Splash, now a month away, week 4 in our countdown to Splash. Again, we're looking forward to seeing y'all. I have not packed my bag, but I have started thinking about which toothbrush I'm going to take. This week, I've got John Moorhead joining me. Hello, John.
Howdy, how's it doing?
How's your week going?
Not too bad, not too bad. How about yourself?
Pretty good so far. Thank you. So, John, you've been working with OneStream for quite some time now. You're kind of one of our technical leads. Tell me about your background and how did you land up in the CPM space?
Yeah, so I kind of came by CPM in a slightly circuitous path. I graduated with a business degree, but actually went to work for Microsoft doing programming at their business development area, the same thing that does like Office and their ERP systems. But I kind of realized that I didn't, as much as I loved coding and problem solving, I didn't love software development because it's a huge process on top of all of that. And so I was kind of just searching around, doing some consulting here and there. And a friend of mine who I went to college with had gotten into the EPM sphere, and she said, you know, you got to try this out. I think you'd be really great at it. And so I did. I was like, yeah, sounds good. I'll give it a shot. And I fell in love with it pretty quick and have been doing it ever since, almost 9 years now.
So 9 years ago, when you jumped into EPM, what products were you working on?
It was all Oracle at that time, right? So on-prem planning was the big thing. Transitioned into the more cloud offerings, PBCS, some of the other stuff, and actually did a brief stint as an Anaplan consultant as well for a little while. And actually, in between those, is when I very first took my OneStream training. Although the consulting company I was with didn't end up becoming an official partner, we were kind of thinking about it. So I was the one that was tapped to go to the training and kind of check the product out.
Right.
But I didn't end up getting to work with it full time until I joined Top Down, which was acquired by Archetype, of course.
Right. Cool. So you've been up to your eyeballs in OneStream for the last few years now. Mm-hmm. Tell me about kind of the moment at which you realized that this was the right platform for our customers and a place that you wanted to kind of be more involved.
Sure. Well, I'd like to say it was that first training session or, right away. But I have to admit, it took me a little while to wrap my brain around what OneStream really could do. At first, particularly coming from the more planning side, it struck me as a great consolidation engine, but I didn't really think that it necessarily fit in the planning space. And it really wasn't until Splash 2019 when I would say, had my eyes opened as to all the amazing stuff we could really do with the platform. And that's when I began dreaming and doing cool stuff. So that's probably when I'd have to say.
Yeah, that's cool. And then since then, you've had 3 or 4 big projects go live and some great success stories, and certainly Archetype appreciates your leadership and driving those forward for us. As you look forward to Splash, and I guess it's 4 weeks now, what's kind of, what are you excited about?
Well, for me, really seeing what everyone else has been doing over the past, 2 years, since we didn't have Splash last year. They had those mini Splash virtuals, and it's been fun to kind of keep up with some of the webinars that everyone does, but really to meet the wide variety of customers that you see there and see what everyone else is doing with the system, how they're using it, and just, meet fun, like-minded people. Last Splash, I spent a lot of time rubbing elbows with OneStream, the people who build OneStream, trying to, think about what's coming next and how they're going to do stuff, listening to Tom Shea's announcements and stuff like that. So that's always a big part of what I look forward to as well, is just talking to people who make the magic happen and try to get an idea about what maybe is coming next.
Yeah, and you're involved in the presentation, right?
Yes, I'm also involved in 2 presentations, correct.
Can you give us some highlights of what that's going to?
Yeah, so one of them for PrintPack, as one of our customers, we're talking about the whole planning implementation that we did. There's a big focus on the sales and an operations side that we did for them, but I think we're talking about the whole project as the project as a whole, I should say, excuse me. And then the other one is our customer Avetta, where I helped architect the revenue recognition engine that we built for them, which was a custom, to our knowledge, first time thing that's ever been done in OneStream. So we're pretty proud of really both those projects as things where we, again, I like to think of Archetype as one of the more creative OneStream partners. We like to think really, what really look forward to what can we do with this platform, and not just, do the basics. And I think those 2 customers are shining examples of the cool stuff we can accomplish.
Yeah, I mean, we've got really happy customers, and when you think about kind of being outside the box, I think we ask what box, right? So we're
Yeah.
happy to chase after these great projects. And I mean, RevRec is no joke. So we appreciate the creativity and execution and making that happen for Avetta.
Yeah, that was a fun project.
Yeah. So John, thanks so much for joining me. Again, looking forward to seeing you in person in 4 weeks. And we appreciate
Absolutely.
all the work you did to lead up to this.
I appreciate it too. Well, see you guys soon.
See ya.
All right, bye.
So that was great. Thanks for joining us. Next week's week 3, and we are excited to see some more perspectives on OneStream, and looking forward to seeing you all at Splash.